Hey, everybody, welcome to your Cancer horoscopes for the week of September 3rd to September 9th. Focuses on long-term goals, and it's a pretty quiet week, actually, with no planet influence until the end of the week, of course, when the moon moves into Cancer. Now, you guys are moon babies, so this is actually like the time for you to celebrate, really, because it's your energy time. Um, and at the same time, it does have some emotional challenges, just like everybody else does. I think that because you guys are moon babies, in some ways, that's more comfortable for you. In other ways, you just wish that it wasn't like that. And I get that. I get that. Believe it or not, the over intellectuals who are non emotional kind of wish they weren't like that too. So you're not alone there. I think everybody wants to change a little bit of something about themselves. The moon is actually coming in to influence finances this week on Friday and Saturday. We're going to have that sort of influence there. Friday in particular, the influence is not too terribly bad. The moon is squared with Mars, which is a little bit of a challenge because Mars is a very aggressive energy and focused on your support system. So it kind of means that you may need a little bit of support, but somebody's like angrily going, "Are you kidding me?" And that's really not a fun thing to deal with for you guys. I totally get that. Now, the good news though is that the moon's sextile with the sun, which is focused on career, does provide a bit of an outlet. So we're not necessarily, I feel, because this is the moon's influence over finances, part of this is security, yes. And part of this is you're generating income for something that means something to you. And you put a lot more energy into the things that mean something to you, because the things that don't really mean something to you are not really worth your energy. And it makes total sense. However, when it comes to financial security, a lot of people are having a really hard time with that because we, of course, want to look at financial security from here on out. But we also, because you cancers are so creative and Venus is retrograde is over this week, so your creativity, in case it's been stifled, can free flow again. That's not always an easy thing. So it becomes a very difficult decision to make. Am I looking for financial security, or am I looking for something that I can energetically mesh with while continuing to make money? And a lot of times what happens is people get into the it's never going to happen in their mind here. It's never going to happen. And specifically, as we move into Saturday, that moon opposition with Pluto, which is focused on how the mind works, is exactly what I'm talking about there. That stinking thinking that is just like, I did a little tiny bit of research, didn't find what I wanted. So it's stuck in my brain that it's not going to happen. That is more destructive than anything you do towards these goals. So I feel like the lesson here for you guys is to give yourselves a little bit more credit. Okay. It is not, I feel like what's behind this with cancers a lot is their own insecurities. They don't want to fail. So if they don't even try, they never will. And they're denying themselves the lesson in failure and possible success. And that's really, really sad. So this week is all about keep trying. When you fall off that horse, get back on the horse. Break your leg, wait 6 weeks, and then get back on your horse. The point is that eventually you get back on that horse and you continue to follow through on those really important goals. So that's what I have for you guys this week. If you love your horoscopes, do click the link in the description and send me a copy. I would really, really love that. If you're listening, that's ko-fi.com/heavy metal psychic. And I'm Melissa Bruce, the heavy metal psychic. In case you haven't gotten the clue yet, I just want to say you guys are awesome. The things that you create are just magical. Why deny the world your magic, even if they don't understand it now? And let me tell you something, a lot of people that you hear their names because they're famous, like Einstein, so many people thought that man was just nuts and didn't make any sense. And it turned out he was brilliant, and they didn't even know fully until he was long gone. So think about that. I will see you guys next week because I know you're going to make it a magical week.